Welcome back to Foot in Mouth. I think I speak for everyone when I say that the season can just end already, pretty much. I think everyone would be quite all right with that as things stand. Definitely not Spurs fans, though. Yes, that game was...
That was embarrassing, eh?
That's a highlight of the season. I'm not going to lie, hey. I know that 7-0 was a 7-0, but this was worse, bro. This was worse than that 7-0 for me, in my opinion. Again, could just be the Arsenal fan in me that's enjoying it a little bit more.
Let me just get out of the way. Then you can go on your rant. That little consolation goal by Harold.
A hell of a consolation.
Nice goal.
A hell of a
Nice
consolation.
goal. Nah, Harold.
It was a hell of a consolation, but it was just a consolation.
Yeah.
And he also missed a sitter earlier in the game as well.
No, it wasn't just him that missed some sitters this weekend, but we're going to get into all of it. Just to start things off, just want to remind you guys to please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. And yeah, man, look, let's start where it started, which was with disappointment. Arsenal versus Southampton. 3-3 the final score. You would never say that Arsenal were lucky for it, but sheesh.
Right, that was a mental game.
Nah, brother, that game stressed me out, dog. That game stressed me. I mean, obviously, the first goal within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And why is that becoming a thing with Arsenal now?
I think the question has been answered. They are definitely taking a little bit of a mental drop, whatever you want to call it, from those previous two games.
Bro.
The Liverpool game, not so much, but the West Ham game.
The West Ham game, for sure.
I think and with all the talk, surrounding them, it's that 3 points in 9 games. I mean, 3 points, 3 games. Was
we got 2 points.
3 out of a possible 9 points was just not. Yeah, that's not title winning form. So that's definitely taken a knock on them, and it showed in that Southampton game. However, for them to come back.
That's why I'm saying it's kind of like it's a
like
catch-22.
It's almost like, okay, so
there are fucking champions there, bro.
Bottle, but you failing. You just showed that you're failing. We're watching them collapse in front of us.
Yeah.
But then
they turn
come
it
back
around
like
in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's a bit of a head scratcher to me.
Nah, bro, it's frustrating, but look, I'm with you on that in a sense of the players are feeling the season now, but at the same time, I think it's more evident than ever that we need William Saliba back in this team, bro.
I think overall that's it.
I think absolute credit to Rob
If
Holding.
Saliba's in this team, I don't think any other shit happens.
I agree. Genuine.
Yeah.
Genuine.
I think everyone's of that opinion.
Look, it's even unfortunate that Tommy Yasu's injured at the same time, because I don't think that Rob Holding stays at centre back. I think at this point Arteta would have shifted Ben White back to centre back and played Tommy Yasu at right back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's had to go with Holding, and again, I don't think that Holding is doing anything particularly wrong. He's just playing that's his level.
Yeah.
He is not anything special. And it's especially evident when he's on the ball, bruh. Like, Saliba not being there isn't affecting just our defensive side of things, but even how we're going forward with the ball. We're not getting those runs from the back line, you know what I mean? With confidence, if you will.
But even from Ramsdale going forward to the back line, they've lost their confidence.
They've lost it,
Yeah,
bro.
seems like they
He knows that he can't go to Rob Holding. You know what I mean? He knows he can't go to Rob Holding.
They tense. They play they look they look like who they actually are, and not how they've been playing this entire season.
We've been overachieving.
Yeah.
We have been overachieving. And that's another thing I want to address in that the being branded like we bottling the league, right? I don't think that's a very fair statement to make when we were never expected to challenge for it in the first place.
Yeah.
And even though we did have a nice lead on City with games in hand, blah, 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 whatever you want to say. We've spoken about this before. We've seen this with Liverpool.
But look, I'm sorry, drawing with West Ham and drawing with Southampton in those ways.
We bottled those games.
That is bottling.
We bottled those games.
Within the circumstances of where you find yourself.
For sure.
No, but in general, if Arsenal ever loses a 2-0 win against West Ham, that's a bottle job. There's no matter where you are in the table.
We bottled those games.
Yeah.
But in terms of people saying we bottled the league, I understand why you would say it, but I just think context is important and it's a little harsh. You know what I mean?
Well, whether it's been said or not, it's clearly affecting them. It's in my opinion, that's not even a conversation you should be engaging with.
Exactly.
Like, just fuck.
Take it a game at a time. Like I think we've been saying all season. Take it a game at a time.
It's why everyone's been saying it's an incredible season. Like you, for every one person that says, yeah, you're bottling it, you can say, well, that's why everyone is saying they're you're overachieving, because you are actually overachieving.
Exactly.
So how does overachieving and bottle be in the same boat? If City loses the title at this point, that's a bottle.
Yeah.
Because they expected to win it.
Yeah.
Arsenal was never expected to win this
especially
title
this season.
So it's not a bottle job in terms of overall overall picture. But that game,
we've bottled this portion of the season.
Big time.
It was supposed to be.
Again, engaging with this little conversation and going bottle doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter.
I agree. And it's so annoying, especially when you do know what this team is capable of.
Yeah.
And we do have to kind of be understanding in the sense of burnout is a real thing. They've played their fucking socks off for this entire season. That's why we are where we are. You know what I mean? But when you watch that Southampton game especially, I mean, look, I'm not even going to lie. I literally fucking switched off, dog.
Look, that's the first time I've seen that happen when the team comes back.
Like that late in the game. By 2 goals, bro.
I never saw it coming, man.
I never saw it coming,
but when
dog.
I took my hat off it. Like,
dude, I switched off. When you sent the message in the group and you were just like, I was like, this night. Oh, I understand. I get it. We fucking lost. Then I go downstairs. My pa's like, what a comeback.
When I said, you
I was saying, I switched. I got to the 85th minute. No? 85th minute. And I told Ethan, I was like, nah. 3-1.
He literally stopped watching.
3-1. I was like, nah. And you know what? No, my internet connection was fucking horrible as well. So just watching in general was cuck. But the fact that we were 3-1 down and I'm struggling to watch this game, I was like, this is not worth my fucking weekend. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Just cut my losses. As soon as I saw that final score, I was like, yada, what an idiot, bro.
And you almost won it, eh? You almost won it.
Yeah, because I saw Trossard hit the ball when I watched the highlights and everything afterwards.
Trossard blood.
No, and that's why
But
I
he
said
has that
earlier
in him.
on.
He has that in him.
Harry Kane is not the only dude that missed some sitter this week.
Yeah.
Gabriel Jesus, as good as the form he has been,
and as good as he was in the interviews, and as good as he's carrying himself, and as good
cannot,
as his mentality,
he's
keep
trying missing
to
shots like this.
Yeah, bro. But that's I think why City let him go. He did that at City. He does have that in him.
And fair enough. That is why City let him go. He's still better than anything we had before.
Yes.
And he's showing that. Look, Martinelli is obviously giving him a run for his money in terms of goal scoring, but if he ever is going to hit that elite status, he cannot miss opportunities. Like, I'm not saying put them all away, but you got to at least test the keeper with most of them.
Yeah, two that I remember being like, bruv, you win. That's when you won. Then that whole, it's still that what happened that night is exactly what Arsenal didn't want.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Emotional,
from start to finish.
Frantic, like you guys just wanted to go there, a boring 1-0, take the attention off, be a monotonous.
Because it's Man City next, bro. That wasn't supposed to be the big war. You know what I mean?
Now you've got this. The emotions are even higher now.
Everything's tenser. And I'm so sad because if you'd asked me before the West Ham game, how do I feel going into the Man City game? I would have told you, we can go there. We can get a point. You know what I mean? Now
you have to win.
With Man City coming up in 2 days after watching what we just saw at Southampton. I don't know. Look, on the plus side, Arteta, I think, got his subs right in the Southampton game. The substitutes made the difference.
Yes.
They came on. Trossard, like we were saying now, he came on, he made a difference. I think he probably put himself in for a proper shout to start at Man City. But
that Wilson man also made a good couple of... I mean, he changed the game a little bit.
Wilson,
what's that man's name? The Arsenal man, that young guy.
Wilson?
Is it not Wilson? My bad. What's his name? He still scored... He's a young, homegrown guy.
You know me, Nketiah. Oh, Reece Nelson,
my bad.
I was like, damn, bro. Now, Nelson as well.
Nelson. It was a sin.
The subs, he got the subs right, which is the first time.
Shot for getting his name right, Josh.
It's the first time in a few games that Arteta's gotten the subs right, and that at least gives me a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
I'm still going to be stubborn and say that we can at least get a point at the Etihad. If we could do it at Anfield, I'm going to live by those words. If we could do it at Anfield, we can do it at the Etihad. You know what I mean? Anfield is a much harder atmosphere to do it at.
So judging from what you're saying, that's done then.
I still have confidence.
You can't get a point there, but you have to win.
No, I know we have to win. I'm just saying that I think we can at least get a point.
You're not going to lose the game then.
I'm still standing by the fact that I think Man City are going to drop points in the league before the season ends.
No.
I know you guys don't believe it. I still stand by it. I think Brighton.
What are you basing that on? On the teams they're playing?
On the teams that they have to play.
Okay. Or not based on them being Man City.
They have to play against Brighton with the Real Madrid fixture coming up in that same week, no? We saw what Brighton, how they just pushed Man United.
Yeah, but
they are going to push Manchester City.
United have fuck all depth. City have a lot of depth.
For sure.
And they bench against Sheffield.
They can have all the depth in the world. What I'm saying is Brighton are a very good team.
Yes.
And that's not the only good team that Man City have to go up against before the end of the season while they are chasing this Champions League title that has literally eluded them forever.
To be fair, Brighton's also like their stats are up there.
I'm sorry, they are punching well above their weight.
They're doing really
and
well.
They are chasing something that is just as important to them as this Champions League trophy for. If Brighton get into Europe, that's going to be huge for De Zerbi. That's going to be huge for
He
they may have a chance of keeping McAllister. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, I'm saying they may have a chance of keeping McAllister. If they get into the Champions League and they can offer him much better wages and shit, why not?
Yes, I definitely see him going to like a big fucking 5
But again,
somewhere.
what's the biggest draw for moving on to a club like that? Champions League football, more money. Brighton can offer you all of that if they qualify.
Yeah, but that's a big if.
It is a big if, but if things keep going the way that they're going, why not, bro?
They can at least get into Europa City, bro.
But yeah, so you're saying they can. So yeah, you're saying they can drop
Brighton
points.
are going to play hard. Not only Brighton, so are Brentford. But they are going to play hard. And I understand Man City have good depth. But if they pick up a key injury in any of those games, if they get overexerted in any of those games, if someone gets a suspension, if someone picks up enough yellow cards and gets a suspension, and that's the thing that does them in for one game.
Then I'll say their Madrid, their Champions League will be in jeopardy
but
if they get in it. But their Premier
listen. Remember what I'm saying. When I say Man City are gonna drop points, I'm not saying they're gonna lose. I'm saying that there's a draw or two in this round of games.
But I'm saying they're gonna win. They're gonna win.
I understand. Look, we can agree to disagree. I completely understand why anyone would say that City are gonna just clean sweep win it all.
I hope Arsenal beat them.
I completely get it. I'm just saying we have already seen throughout this season that Manchester City can drop points when no one expects it.
But to be honest, bro, that last couple of minutes or whatever, was it 10, 15 minutes of the Southampton game? What that grit, that fight, that's so difficult, bro, at that level also. At that time of the game. If you can take that manifest. You can take that fucking mindset within to the City game and then have a good game. If you're playing how you are playing and have your good game and then you still have that little bit of grit, then you can definitely get something out of it. It's still there.
No, so look, I can see Arsenal winning the game. I just can't see City losing any other games.
I don't see them losing any other games either. I just see a draw.
It was in Arsenal's hands.
Yeah, they had their own
No, it's still in our hands.
Now,
if we beat Man
it's
City,
in Arsenal's and Man City's hands.
Arsenal
win all their games.
Arsenal
win all their games. They win the league.
If there is a winner, if this game has a winner, whoever wins it is winning the league.
Yes, but it didn't have to come down to that.
It didn't. It shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have.
We should have come into this game with a nice cushion.
Yeah.
But we don't, and that's on us. But look, predictions wise, honestly, I want us to go there and play for the win. Play for the win.
No, you have.
But I can't. I have to be real with expectations here. We've got Rob Holding in the back still. Thomas Partey has looked like he's absolutely
a shit past 2 games. Even the West Ham game, he was fucked.
Bruh, I don't know what's happened to him, but I have to be realistic here. My prediction, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 2-2. I'm gonna say 2-2.
You can't do that, Logan.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I'm gonna predict it. I'm gonna predict it 2-2.
You cannot. I'm gonna predict on your half 3-2 Arsenal. You have to fucking back your boys.
I back the fuck out of my boys.
No man, you know what I mean.
I back them realistically.
You cannot
also. I'm not expecting miracles. If we had,
let's throw it in there on the side.
I'm guaranteeing you, if we had William Saliba in that team, I'm predicting Arsenal.
Say 2-2, but then throw that. Okay, yeah, but 3-2 you gave me. Like, just throw it
but
on the side.
That's why I said play for the win. I want to see the win. But as realistically speaking, I think a 2-2 is manageable. It's doable. And I think that, sure, but it's the most likely with the team that we have currently that I can see happening.
I have to go 2-0.
You have to 2-0.
Yeah. Look, Arsenal's defense, we know that's their weak spot. So
yeah,
I think City's
we are
gonna
at least scoring goals again.
But I think City have a very good fucking goalkeeper
I
and defense.
will love it if Arteta somehow, look, it's not the type of game but it will be
I think he's
mad
already got the one up against him in the FA Cup.
if he somehow with that side with those two teams able to kill the game and make it like a fucking stalemate.
I know.
And sneak a 1-0 like Spurs does to City. I don't know how.
Play
like I
shit,
said,
but just get the 3 points.
like I said, I mean, you can play on the counter. You definitely can. But can you soak up enough pressure like that?
Not without Saliba.
Without Saliba, I don't think
without
so.
Saliba, I don't see it happening that well. But I don't see it happening that well. But look, we showed team spirit in the Southampton game. We've shown that we can, when we're up against it, pull something out of nothing. We just have to put our chances away. Because Man City are gonna. And Ramsdale's form has also been pretty shaky lately. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it does look a bit.
But yeah, look, those are the
rattled.
predictions for City Arsenal, the title decider. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Look, after that, we obviously saw Manchester United in the FA Cup. You know what? Sorry, Ethan. Let's just finish with the league stuff first. Nothing as far as Liverpool. I thought it was a near upset. Spons, in your opinion, Liverpool were definitely more comfortable. The scoreline looks a little. It doesn't really.
For the first time, not for the first time, but we got this young feeling of it looks like we're playing ourselves into form. Like I'm watching them play them. We didn't look so open. There wasn't stupid mistakes. They scored goals.
And the goals were lucky though.
Yeah,
it was
like it was one of those
deflections
shit goals. It's like those that was one of them, unlucky that we had two on the same day, but that
Literally,
can happen.
bro, two deflection goals
But
on the same
it
day.
wasn't like fucking the Liverpool that we've been seeing in the last couple of months where they just look bleh. There was intensity, there was just sick.
There's passion.
I think Liverpool finished with like 80% possession.
Yeah, and
like,
Jota
whoa.
getting on the score. And remember I was talking about how that man plays him. He needs to play. He's been playing himself.
Yeah.
He's doing
He
it
scored a
now.
nice goal, eh?
It's like fucking bro. Like I enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
It was
No,
it was a good performance. I'm happy that like I said, the goals are gonna go in with us, but it looks like we're playing ourselves back into form.
Yeah.
Gakpo's a bit stale though, eh? Like he's not really. I don't know what it is with him, but he's not really getting the form that I thought he would be getting.
I think people are again underestimating the fact that it is still his first season.
I guess it is.
His first season.
Yeah.
I think people are just being overly critical because he went through a good purple patch.
And the comparison between him and Nunes, Nunes is fucking working, dude.
Yeah.
Like whether he's scoring goals or not, the dude is working all the time.
Nunes did join. He has been at the club longer as well.
Did he?
But again,
He joined at the beginning of the
like I
season.
said, the whole
Gakpo
team
was
is
a
starting to
January
play a
signing.
lot better. So remember when you were saying going through a purple patch, or you mentioned it now, the team in general was playing shit. So they were standing out a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I
now that the whole team is looking better, they're kind of getting lost a little bit within the performances, but fuck, bro, we're getting the results at this point. And
That's what you need.
And the players look a bit more up for it. They look the identity's coming back within the side.
Yeah.
Which is
And it's good. I mean, you guys obviously taking advantage of drop points by Spurs. Aston Villa also dropped points. Brentford dropped points. That game was a 1-1 draw. So it's good. You guys are still you're still in the running for European football. You know what I mean?
Unlikely, but yeah.
But you're still in the running.
Still
You're
in the running.
I think realistically, but you see now I'm like say now we're gonna finish fourth, bro.
Yeah. Say it.
But yeah, I think it's about the fifth looks like that's where the
Yeah. Look, I mean, coming up, we got Spurs versus Man United in the league. So there's another game where someone's going to drop points for y'all to catch up. But speaking of Man United, yes, the FA Cup.
Yeah, the FA Cup. That was a bit weird, eh? Because I know, like, we all kind of expected a tough game. I mean, it is Brighton. Brighton is insanely good right now.
But you guys look so much better without Maguire, innit?
Yeah, that's the sad thing, because our centre back was
Shaw and Lindelof.
which is a definitely an odd.
We said before, Shaw is tried and tested.
No, Shaw is tried and tested, but I don't think they've ever. I don't think
Partnered up before.
Yeah, I don't think they've been a partnership a lot.
Yeah.
Usually it'll be like Varane and Shaw.
Yes,
So I don't think
yes.
we've done Lindelof and Shaw.
That's true.
But I think in general our whole back four played well. Basaka, holy shit, he had Matoma on ice.
He has been getting praise.
I know, yes.
After that game,
But I think it's because he's also he's not scared to make a tackle. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times you see defenders just run with a guy and they'll just stay with him. Basaka will slide a guy in the box when no matter what.
And it's clean.
And a lot of the time it does work clean. So I do like him for that. We do need defenders who will go in and be fucking, be aggressive.
Yeah.
So I do like that, and to keep Matoma like on ice basically. All
Exactly.
bro.
The season he's been having.
That's huge. There were a couple times where he cut in, but the defense really was solid. That back four, the low Shaw, Lindelof, because Lindelof.
The covering was. I remember there was one point where I don't know who got in, But Lindelof came across on the. No, it was Welbeck. Welbeck got in, and Lindelof just how he read the situation, just getting in on it. And they definitely stepped up, and they were playing for each other also.
They were. I think Lindelof maybe gets a bad run because usually when he plays, he is partnered with Maguire. So if Maguire fucks up, the team fucks up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe Lindelof does get a bad rep, but dude, that he's solid. I mean, holy shit, to be I think he's
What did you think?
Third, fourth choice centre back.
What did you think of the refereeing?
Yeah, everybody was complaining about the refereeing. Honestly,
That man was checking passports, innit?
Yeah. Look, honestly, Brighton definitely should have gotten at least 1 or 2 more yellow cards, but I don't think it was insane. I don't think it was like really bad.
Nothing that had you fuming.
Nothing that had me fuming. I know Ten Hag was fuming, and I know Bruno was fuming.
I was watching it like, yo,
Bruno's always fuming.
Casemiro.
No, look,
Casemiro's always fuming.
Casemiro is also one of those guys who goes in for hella dangerous tackles.
Yeah.
So it's bound to not work out sometimes. And I don't want him to stop doing them. I like that he's doing them. It's just he needs to know he is going to get carded for them.
He needs to manage it.
And the type of fouls Brighton were doing were like a bunch of like shitty professional fouls.
Yeah.
But they
pulling
weren't getting
rotational fouling as well.
But the thing is, I mean, you're getting the calls,
Yes.
but your the United players were getting carded for it.
Yes.
Whereas Brighton, they weren't getting caution.
I think overall the United's fouls were harder. There's an argument that can be made for whether more fouls are committed. They did definitely do more fouls, but I think the United fouls were harder. I think which is why I'm not going to complain about. There was one blatant thing where the guy did exactly what Casemiro did.
That's what I'm
I
like.
know, there was definitely one super blatant one where he should have gotten a card. But in all honesty, I don't give a shit at this point. I'm so used to like stupid refs and shit. I just play the game. As long as we win the game, it doesn't matter how many yellow cards you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair play. Fair enough.
So I know that Ten Hag was going ballistic though, and so was Bruno. He goes ballistic over everything. But I honestly don't really give a shit about cards and refereeing at this point. Yeah, I know it's weird.
What's
to
the
say.
point? There's no
What
point.
is the point?
In getting
literally,
work.
what is the
honestly
point?
just gonna make yourself upset,
Yeah.
bro. There's no point. There's no point
But
to it at all.
Brighton is a very fucking good team, and because of that, they almost had control of the entire
I predicted
match.
a Brighton win. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I did think that Brighton would edge it.
They had control of the entire game. United was full on counter attacks, which is we've been
Your
doing
boy
it.
Rashford had a
Stinker,
innit?
I mean, what's new? What's new, Swans?
Carried
Yeah,
Finished back from injury, okay, y'all.
But I think that whole front
Front
three
three,
was,
they did
was
kinda-
one
they
foot.
did
I
kinda
mean,
mess.
Anthony was fine,
Yeah.
but I mean,
the thing with Anthony, at least he fucking works, bro.
Yeah, you've
like
been saying this,
whether
you've
you
been
do, whether
saying
you have
I
a
love
good
how he
game or
does that
not
thing where he cuts in on goes on down on the right and he cuts in on the left.
on the left, yeah.
I think that's his thing, isn't it?
That
He's
is
the new
his-
Robin. The
But
new Robin.
hey,
bro.
there were a couple right-footed crosses in this game. Though
He's working at it more,
He's
bro.
working the
Ten
right
Hag's
foot.
been
There
talking
was
about it.
one thing where the defender literally didn't let him get on his left, so he just had to make a run, and the whole run he was on his right foot, and then he played it in.
So look, let's get to the penalty shootout. Obviously, eventual penalty shootout. What did you make of it?
Hey, look, it was clinical from the start, innit?
All the penalty takers, honestly, like the Brighton ones too, were good penalties, except for obviously the one that March decides to miss, where he misses the goals completely. But yeah,
Luckily for you.
United have lost 7 of the 8 last penalty shootouts. De Gea is a terrible
He's a
penalty
terrible
keeper.
penalty keeper.
Yeah,
Two saves in 54, innit?
I wouldn't be surprised if that is the stat. He's terrible.
no, he's a terrible penalty goalkeeper, but we have good penalty takers. Because also, it's a bit tough, obviously there's no more Ronaldo and shit like that. But I
Yeah.
mean, like the guys he brought in, Casemiro, Sabitz is good at penalties too. Lindelof had a killer penalty. And yeah, we win it off of a fucking March miss. But I'm happy. United deserved the win. Although I can say Brighton was the better team, I do think it means something to hold off against a team that is playing that possession type of, where it's you literally surviving off of counter attacks. There is something to that.
It's so. I need to get used to it. Watching
Yeah.
them be so good on the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
They literally like City, blood.
Yes, I know they all like City.
Or like, to be fair, not fair, but I also had it looked a lot like last year Liverpool, 2 years like with their wing backs, like just dominating and recycling possession all the time. I was like, nah, man. So
No, United physically couldn't handle them. Like Eriksen was nowhere. Casemiro at the start of the game, he was fucked. They couldn't handle the midfield at all, dude. That's why it was complete counterattacks.
That's what I'm saying. Speaking of City now, can United in the final. It's the first ever Manchester derby in the
I know
FA Cup final.
that's hectic. Eh?
It's gonna
First
be
ever.
fun.
No, it's gonna be fun.
Do you think
I don't think it's gonna be fun for you, Vlad, to be
Considering what you
honest.
saw against Brighton,
No, look, considering what I saw against Brighton,
obviously there'll be no Martinez for that game, but Varane.
Varane should be back. I honestly think United can do it. We did beat them earlier in the season. I think United can do it. It comes down to how you play on the day, which is why I think Arsenal could beat City as well.
Yeah,
it
fair
literally just comes down to how you play on the
Who
day.
wants it more, bro?
Yeah, who wants it more? And I
Fair
think
point.
I think United are gonna kind of have to want it more because I think the treble is
Their
in their
table's
hands
on
now.
the line. It's their pride. Their
Yeah.
pride is at stake here.
We have to go all out in that City game. Honestly, at this point, that FA Cup game is more important than the league.
At least it's up. You have a say in the thing.
Yes,
in
which is
it.
nice.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
don't have
doubt
to rely
about
on
it.
another team or City not losing. or
Losing,
whatever.
exactly. No, I think this is kind of the most poetic way this could go down.
That's true. And even in the Premier League, it's
Yeah.
so poetic. It's coming down to the Etihad, bro.
So I don't have an issue.
Man City are having these big occasions
Yeah, Man
for
City
them
do
this
have big
season, bro. Yeah.
Look, and I'm hoping that United will want it more on the day because I think it's gonna mean more to us. It also
Yeah,
just
I
to.
agree.
also just
It has
knowing
to.
that we stop them
But
now.
the
It's like,
problem
fuck, thank
is
God.
with that.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I feel City are so immune to that
Yes,
type
You
of
guys have been
emotional.
saying all season they're machines.
Yeah,
Yes,
to
they
that
are machines.
emotional type thing, bruv.
I know.
Like,
I think so too.
you just
I
like
think so too.
It's going to be a good game. A grudge match in
But
the FA Cup final. That's brilliant.
Like
bro.
I said, we did beat them earlier in the season.
And both have so much to play for. City are playing for that treble and Man United are playing for that pride.
they
And
like-
another
like
trophy.
City-
They've got a Carabao Cup. United could end with a domestic double.
Like
That's
it's
a really
even
good
gone.
season.
I think it's even gone to the point where they even milk it, bruv.
Yeah.
If like you guys are gonna be super emotional like
Yeah.
into this game, they almost gonna fucking come and
That's-
just
that is-
I
and just
know.
be so robotic.
That it doesn't
just-
even matter.
Fuck.
I know. No, look, it honestly
so good,
probably
Brad.
will go like that because I think it does mean more to United than it does to City.
Definitely,
It has
So City will be coming
It
into
has
this like,
to.
let's do the job. United will be coming into
Yeah.
this like, we need this.
We can't not.
Yeah, we can't not.
But there are certain points where that can.
Yeah, it can inspire, it can motivate, whatever.
It
But
is
those,
still,
but those moments are so few and far between.
It is still
sometimes.
very early.
And
But,
also, City's a much better team than United right now, without a doubt.
But
Yeah.
let us know what you guys think of the FA Cup final, your predictions, and what you make of it. Yeah, the first ever Manchester derby in the Cup
Yeah,
history.
battle of the Baldies.
That's real. That's gonna be. It's gonna be a good one. And I'm hoping United can just. Oh man, I actually do. If City win the league, then yeah, United. I hope they lose. I hope they lose. But if Arsenal win the league, United can take it, bro. United can take
I
it.
thought you were gonna say
No. I don't care that much about the treble, but I'm like, fuck it. If we don't get the league, I don't want United to get an FA Cup.
Damn.
I'll be that guy.
What do you think, Spons? What's your take on the game? What's your score?
I don't know what to think. I don't really care about the treble at this point. Also, again, I'm leaning towards City getting it because then it makes us look better.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Because we for two reasons we almost did that,
Yeah.
and we kept up with the team that is basically just won the treble. So like,
It means a lot.
yeah,
Fair play.
Fuck.
It's gonna be a good game. But look, aside from that, obviously Man City did qualify, which everyone expected.
Yeah, nobody.
And then in the league, other action that we saw, obviously we said Brentford Aston Villa was 1-1. Leicester actually beat Wolves 2-1. That was a surprise. But yeah, Newcastle beating Spurs 6-1 was just the best, bro. And then West Ham smashing Bournemouth 4-0, bro.
That's a
Declan
good
Rice
win for
pulling
West
out the
Ham.
Martinelli celebration again.
But
That's two
wait,
games in a row.
back to that Spurs thing real quick. Holy shit, did they get fucked there?
I didn't
And
even-
Lloris coming off at halftime.
yeah.
embarrassing.
I was surprised.
embarrassing.
Was the goals his fault?
Honestly, no.
So then why did they take him off?
Probably
Because
for his pride. Maybe he asked, bro. Maybe he was
I will
like,
say
nah.
I will say there was a super long range goal. That was probably his fault. He probably because
Yeah.
the long range goal. The only reason he didn't get it is because he literally didn't think the guy would shoot from there.
Yep.
Which is on you as
Fair
the
play,
keeper.
fair
'cause
play, yeah.
He didn't even move. Like he literally was stood still and just it was one
That
of those
was- it was
moments.
sloppy.
Yeah. So I will say of all the goals, probably that one long range goal is his fault. But the rest of them, I'll say defenders. Defenders
Yeah.
fucked up.
No, it was bad, man. It was
But
bad.
I saw you were saying like there's things coming out now where he's apparently injured and that's why he came with it. I don't think he
It's
was
his pride.
injured.
It's,
I
it's
think
a
that's
pride,
pride,
thing.
dude.
That's a World Cup winner, bro. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like,
That is terrible.
It's his
dude.
pride.
And what it is like 3-0 in the first like 20 minutes or some shit. Or it was 4-0 in the first 20
Yeah,
minutes.
but
it's the second fastest 5-0 deficit in history.
And we were just talking about it last week, and I said, I think Tottenham will stay up between Newcastle, and now I'm like, holy shit,
No,
Tottenham's
it's
done.
hilarious, bro. It's hilarious. And coming up next for them is Manchester United,
United.
at Spurs home. Ethan,
Perfect time to play them,
what do you think? Yeah, what are your predictions?
Now, obviously,
I'm predicting a Manchester United win for that game.
Because
I'm
of
3-1 United. I'm
just judging off this last thing alone, Tottenham, I think all hope is gone. Right? I don't think you lose 6-1 to Newcastle and still have hope.
You don't mentally. You don't come back from that against United.
You don't.
Not against United.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I mean, it's a football game.
Because I think their
Can't
next
say
game
all,
after
though.
United is Liverpool. I don't think they win either of those.
Yeah, their next game is Liverpool at Anfield.
I don't think they win either of
I
those.
think Spurs are about to
definitely.
play their way out of the
I
top
think
four.
Spurs is out.
Oh fuck, their season just
It's
literally
done.
just crumbled,
Definitely.
bro.
What are you saying? What's your predictions for that game? Predictions
So yeah,
for that game.
for the United game, holy shit, let's see.
Is that Trafford?
No, it's at Spurs.
But I mean, at this point, doesn't make a difference. I will go United fucking 2-0 in that game, just judging
2-0.
off this Newcastle game.
I think 3-1. I think Kane's gonna get a goal.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Kane, eh?
think
he is
3-1.
inevitable. We
He is
always say
inevitable.
this.
And he will soon be a United player. That also is inevitable.
So yeah, you guys will give like United will do a young
A favour.
ironic celebration when he scores. They'll give the
Yo, bro. Yeah, because he's
and
gonna come.
then you'll look at them and you'll do that Ronaldo
Yeah.
thing when hey. Juventus applauded me with my bicycle.
yeah,
I'm gonna go there.
yeah.
Kane's gonna be like, hey, you know, we're not
Yeah.
that bad.
It's good fans at United.
What's the score, Spurs?
Oh yeah, 3-1.
3-1. 3-1. Right, that's fair. We got Wolves versus
Boy,
Palace.
boy,
at
Rashford
Wolves
gonna
home.
get a hat trick. I'm gonna say that.
Damn. Wolves versus Palace at Wolves home at the Molineux.
I have to go Palace.
Still,
Yeah,
I
Roy
still have
Hodgson.
to go.
bro.
I weirdly still back Wolves.
No,
man.
Wolves
I
is-
think 1-0 Wolves. I think 1-0 Wolves.
I'm gonna say 2-0 Palace.
Yeah.
Damn.
Palace. I'm also
I
in
think
Palace's
Wolves
corner.
are scoring at home. Come on. Aston Villa versus Fulham at Villa's home. I'm going Villa for this one. I think that draw is gonna wake them up. But they're gonna play harder. 2-1 Villa. I'm going.
1-0.
I'll go 2-0 Villa.
Leeds Leicester at Leeds home. Leicester's finding form again somehow.
Leicester
Somehow, and
definitely
Leeds
leads
are
off.
not
Fuck,
finding form.
yeah.
I'm saying Leicester 2-0 there.
I'll say a draw. I'll go a 1-1 draw.
Nottingham Forest, Brighton. Forest home. I'm saying Brighton 2-1.
That's got to be Brighton.
Actually 2-0. Brighton 2-0.
Say again? Brighton, eh?
Nottingham Forest at Forest home.
Yeah, definitely Brighton.
Definitely Brighton.
Chelsea hosting Brentford.
This is actually a weirdly tough game.
I think Brentford 2-1, baby. Come on. Brentford
Yeah.
2-1. Let's go, dog.
Whose home is it?
Frank.
It's at Stamford Bridge.
I have to go Chelsea, dog.
I'm going
I
2-1
know. I know.
Brentford.
I say that every week.
No, when I say it's the Battle of the Franks, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
Frank.
is, it
Frank
is.
Thomas Frank. What's
It
his
is.
name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. This is tough. I'm gonna say Chelsea wins.
So you give
2-1.
it to Frank.
I'll give it to Frank.
You give it to
Okay.
Frank.
I think I'm gonna give it to Frank.
Yeah,
also.
Frank for me.
Yeah,
Frank
Frank.
for me.
Yeah.
Agree
you
to
going for?
disagree.
I'm going with Frank.
Oh, nice.
2-1 to Frank.
2-1 to Frank.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
cool. West Ham versus Liverpool.
That's a tough
At
game.
West Ham's home.
That's
I'm
a tough game.
I'm-
West Ham off the back of a huge away win.
Definitely backing my boys, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you have to, bro. I mean, even after that 4-0
and
win
we're
for
finding
West
goal
Ham.
scoring form. Playing the clean sheets obviously aren't there, but yeah. So I'm.
The thing is, it's away from home.
But
for
I'm
you guys
predicting
again.
us scoring a decent amount. So maybe
It's
like
away from home for y'all.
2-1 or 3-1.
Okay.
Liverpool continuing to turn around that away form. Southampton hosting
Oh
Bournemouth.
yeah, it's away. 2-1.
I'm gonna go 3-2 to Liverpool. I think it's gonna be like this Forest game.
It's gonna be 2-1.
Oh, I didn't give a score for that. Now I'm going 2-1 Liverpool. 2-1 Liverpool. Actually 2-0. No, I'm saying 2-0 again. Yeah, I don't think West Ham. I think they got all their goals out the way in that 4-0 win. Southampton versus Bournemouth. Shit. But after seeing what Southampton can do,
Yes.
I'm
gonna give it to Hampton.
Southampton.
Yeah, they got something.
I think that's a 3-0 Southampton, bro. They look like they are running rampant, dog. And that after that result, that'll give them belief, dog. If you can do that against league leaders.
I hope
What
so.
happened when was that Walcott goal? Like, how did he do that? Was that just poor
Classic Walcott,
defending?
bro.
Or
And did you see how
like
he,
I
like,
saw,
think it
I
was-
saw him running like, bruh.
I think it was poor
It was
defending.
poor
Can
defending.
you see?
But again,
bruh, watch it.
that goal doesn't happen if Saliba's there.
Yeah.
I'm putting
Yeah.
money on it.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
going 3-0 Southampton.
I'll go fucking 1-0 Southampton.
Just the one.
Yeah, just the one.
2-0.
2-0.
Hampton.
Everton versus Newcastle. It's at Everton's home.
Oh,
Sean
fucking
Dyche at home.
You fucking Castle all the way.
Sean Dyche at home. I'm
Nah.
actually going to go 1-1. Yeah, I'm not going
I
to
think
lie.
I might go 2-2 draw. No, I'll go 1-1
Actually,
draw.
we need Everton to do us a favor.
to do a
Yeah,
favor.
you do.
One,
I'm going to go 1-1.
I'll go
1-0 to
0-0
Everton.
actually. Fuck it.
Damn. And then that's a wrap. Let us know your guys' predictions in the comments below. What you guys make of the results that we have seen in the FA Cup so far. And then who's inevitably going to take that trophy? Are United going to do the double, or City just gonna actually do this treble, bro? It's gonna be crazy. Thank you for watching the video.
Hold on. Before we sign off, the moment we've actually been waiting for.
Al Nassr.
Al Nassr this week. Did you see what happened, Al Nassr?
I actually didn't see what happened.
Apparently, Mamandem is being accused of disorderly conduct when he walked off the field.
No.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna actually tell what the actual story is, and then I'll tell you what the fake story is. So the actual story is Mandem's got a groin injury.
Fair enough.
So he's walking off the field and he's grabbing his groin area and he's gesturing to the crowd that he's got a groin injury.
Yeah.
Everyone else is taking this. Silly people are taking it as him inappropriate. Him grabbing his man genitals.
Energy.
like why would he? He's such a professional. Why would he do that?
The most professional.
Yeah. So that's the
That's
latest out of this week.
Fuck, dude. I was hoping
It's dark times, bro. It's been a few weeks
So they're
now.
like, Loki want to deport Mamandem for
been
showing
a
he's
few
got a
weeks
groin
now,
injury.
bro.
Well, look, if they change the law for him and his wife, we can change the law for a little groin
Surely.
injury.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck.
And Sponzi, I am actually glad you stopped because I did fail to remind these people that this is the podcast
That never
that
sleeps.
never sleeps. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and we will catch you in the next one.